James Tarkowski has signed a new 2.5-year contract with Everton, or a 2-year extension, whichever way you want to look at it. That will keep him at the football club until June 2028. The defender, who signed on a free transfer from Burnley in July 2022, has made 128 appearances for Everton and scored 4 goals. He said he's delighted to get it done. He's excited to see what the future brings for Everton. He said he loves being an Evertonian and he's pleased, that it's out the way now and he can get back to, getting good results like Everton got on Sunday. It's an important signing, I think, because obviously we saw this summer there was so much work to do. Players out of contract, loan players leaving, trying to bring in new players. And I think he's been, my opinion, Tarkowski's been brilliant since we signed him from Burnley. He's had some shaky games, of course, but in the main, he's available. He's been an excellent signing, and I think you just tie him down till 2028. It takes any pressure off there, and then it should be someone like Jake O'Brien's aim to take that shirt off him eventually and make that his own. But I think it's a good bit of news that he has signed his contract, and that's one less headache for next summer, isn't it? Reports following the Tarkowski announcement are that Everton are close on agreeing new deals for James Garner, Vitaly Mykolenko and Jordan Pickford. It's thought Garner and Pickford is closer than Mykolenko, but all three have been speaking to the club about new contracts with them and committing their future to Everton in the next few weeks. And I expect all three of them to do that. James Garner in particular has been in brilliant form this season for Everton, and he looks as though he is part of that team now on a regular basis, and I think he'll be delighted with the way it's gone, and he'll want to get that contract sorted out as he pushes to try and get a call up in to Thomas Tuchel's England squad. And Jordan Pickford has made no sort of secret of his desire to remain at Everton and do well there. And Mykolenko as well has done a good job since signing. So all three of them I expect to commit their future to Everton within the next couple of weeks. Everton have today been linked with a move for Lazio striker Valentin Castellanos. We were linked with him heavily in the summer. Reports in Italy today saying that Everton, Nottingham Forest and West Ham all very interested in striker who will be allowed to leave in January should they get an offer of around €30 million. The 27-year-old forward has scored 2 goals and got 3 assists so far in Serie A. Obviously Everton and David Moyes not delighted with the way his strikers have started this season. Beto with just 1 goal in the Premier League. Of course, Tierno Barry still yet to score his first Premier League goal. So Everton strikers underperforming at the moment in terms of goals. Everton linked, of course, with Francolino due earlier in the week. Today it's Castellanos. We'll have to wait and see whether Everton are looking to bring in a striker in January. But this one caught my attention today coming out of Italy, and particularly because Everton have been linked with him before. And finally, Iliman Ndiaye has responded to the rumours of him maybe joining Inter Milan in the summer. Last summer, he was heavily linked with a move to the Italian Giants. But Illy said, I wanted to stay here and be part of this new chapter. If there are rumours, then that means you're doing well. But I'm happy at this club and want to achieve things with Everton. I want to win trophies, which this club hasn't done for a long time. It's an aim of theirs and it's an ambition of mine. And Jai obviously scored again at the weekend and had the pre-assist, shall we say. It was his cross that Beto really should have scored from before Jack Grealish did. Scored 3 goals, hasn't he, in the Premier League this season, so doing really well. And he's one of Everton's most important players, gets goals as well. And this year, obviously, operating on the right-hand side as well. But it's always good when you hear players who are doing well and talking about how much they want to do and stay at the club and how much they want to be part of the club progression. David Moyes certainly banging that drum about Europe, and Jai in a longer interview talks about getting into Europe with Everton. And Tarkowski as well, on an interview we did with the club today, spoke about European ambitions as well. So we're all pulling in the right direction, in the same direction. Then the club, will go in that direction. It's inevitable. We've heard for too long how the aim was to stay up. David Moyes totally flipped that when he came in, and it's great to hear that's continuing That'll obviously be the aim of the Friedkin group as well, the ownership group, and it's filtered right down to the players. So good, very good from Njai as well. That is it for the News Daily. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thanks for watching. See you later.